Big focus on mental health this month, with the workplace very much in the spotlight. Think stress, rising stress and lack of self-worth.
The latest research shows mental health issues are indeed on the rise, and this is costing business in real terms. Our reporter Steph Nash finds out why.
I think the culture at Being is like no other culture I've ever experienced.
Kerry Neethling is the principal and founder of the Being Agency, a small Sydney branding agency with a rather healthy approach to the daily grind.
I left corporate marketing to start Being to build an absolutely incredible culture. I think that was probably my number one aim when I started Being, to build a workplace that I wish I'd worked in for the past 20 years.
People come first, both in the workplace and as a business strategy for her clients. Alan Fells has held prominent roles in Australia's mental health sector.
You need to train managers themselves better to be aware of the importance of well-being.
He says a healthy work culture is vital to business success, and that the business community must do more to address employee mental health.
People work better, smarter, more enthusiastic, have more motivation. And on the other side, if those things don't happen, you get more absenteeism and more so-called presenteeism. That is, people show up for work, but they don't work very well.
Wellness really comes down to work-life balance. We're very big on working hard. We play incredibly hard, but we also work incredibly hard.
All employees at Being get an extra day of annual leave. They are encouraged to leave work on time and to work flexibly if they need to. They are also offered free accounting support at tax time. But Kerry says the real thing that sets Being apart is the human factor.
Welcome to the madness. This is a true reflection of what the Being Agency is all about. So we have this Polaroid room, this Polaroid wall here in our lunchroom, and this is just a reflection of all of the lovely beings that work here. This wall here, I think, gives you a true reflection of how we do birthdays.
Anybody that follows us on social media knows that we celebrate birthdays next level. So we're big on, when it's someone's birthday, we work out something that they love or something that they're passionate about, and we theme every birthday to the point where we dress up, focus on your people, and if your people are right and your people are strong, you attract the right kind of work, you pitch correctly, you know, the proposals are correct, and you win the kind of work that you want, and success follows.
If you look at all of the latest research into workplace mental health, workplace culture comes out as one of the main things that helps determine people's mental health outcomes.
David Burrows is Westpac's Chief Mental Health Officer. His role is to make sure everyone is really okay at work. Having a designated person to manage wellness within the workforce may seem like a luxury, but for Westpac, it's a necessity. For small business though, David also has a few tips.
So it's one of the things that a lot of small business don't actually realise, is that they're required to provide a mentally healthy workplace for their people, where they're mitigating the risk of psychological harm. If you see a change, acknowledge the change, ask what's going on, and help connect people to the right supports for them.
According to research from Westpac, over a third of SMEs are impacted by a workplace mental illness. Birthday parties and out-of-office activities might not be appropriate for all industries, but Alan Fells says this is no excuse not to take wellness in the workplace seriously.
Management can generally be proactive rather than be reactive and incur some costs and setbacks as a result of that. And you don't need money from the government for this. It's just part of management trying to get a healthy, happy workforce.
They can say, because we have open plan, or because we do hot desking, or because we're in finance, or because we're a KPI-related business, that we don't have time to sort of focus on the things that really count when it comes to wellness. And I must say, I disagree with that a little bit. I think you can make an effort no matter what industry you're in.
Importantly, whether you're in the business of managing people or running a business, David Burrows says you must make sure you take the time to look after your own mental health.
I think it's really important, though, that small business owners prioritise their own mental health and wellbeing and invest in that. An investment in your mental health and wellbeing from a small business owner perspective is an investment in your business.
I think it's just the little things, just acknowledging that everybody is an individual and everybody is unique. And it doesn't take a lot of effort to do that, no matter what your environment is.
From the big business boardroom to the small shop floor, leaders are on notice that mental health is firmly on the agenda.